Words cannot express the gratitude that I feel for what I've just been through. A couple years ago, I'm cruising along, a serial creator, leader, and successful entrepreneur, filled with certainty and confidence, taking on the challenges and thrills of life along with my precious kids. Then one day, our world as we know it changes. Suddenly, I'm looking in the mirror asking questions like, what just happened? When did all this darkness, uncertainty, and divide become so commonplace? How can I answer my kids' questions when I don't even have the answers for myself? Clearly, these unparalleled times require us to search from within and become a more beautiful version of ourselves than we perhaps ever could have imagined. Some of my friends have decided to live in fear and terror, crawling under a rock somewhere, simply becoming survivors, like a decompositioning of the human spirit. Others say it's all in God's hands, and then they turn their backs on each other, expecting someone else to fix it. History is made through people like you and I, who pray in faith as if everything depended upon God, but work as if everything depended upon us. We are the hands that hold the world together. I was beginning to lose a lot of sleep, slowly fading into this drift, confused, even hurt and discouraged for humanity. Yet I never gave up on it. And then suddenly it started to become clear. Just the knowledge that all light, positivity, or hope are always matched equally in adverse polarity. A big idea merits big adversity. Small idea, small adversity. The brighter the light, the darker the dark. I began to put the focus on what unites us rather than what divides us. Not to be in opposition of anything, but rather standing firm in the light of the universal principles of truth, all the while knowing that what we resist persists. So let's all put the focus on what we want and stand together, united. Divided, we are weak and vulnerable to the darkest dark. United, we are equipped to manifest even the brightest light. The reality is that search engines are riddled with inquiries on depression, various escapes, and other exits. In contrast, many others are also searching for hope in anticipation of a happier afterlife. Whatever that peaceful afterlife means to any of us, there has to be a recipe or a combination of things that would show us how to create even a sliver of that joy here on earth, and possibly even light that is brighter than anything we've witnessed in our lifetimes. For the first time in my life, I was inspired by darkness. Yes, darkness. I pleaded, if things are darker than ever, please show me the way to a light that is brighter than ever, to move a troubled version of humanity into an unparalleled supernatural version of themselves. What pure joy! I received my answers. I'm doing it now. And although this message is not about me, it is about my desire to be an instrument for good. I now feel responsible to share it with the world in an effort to unite us. Imagine an inspired conversation that we have never had before, that is heart-centered and in alignment with your brain, your gut, and of course your dreams, purpose, and truth, all supported and facilitated by healthy physical habits. So if our aim and hope is ultimately the light of that joyous afterlife, then maybe, just maybe this life is the waiting room where that light is fueled. You can do something now. Free yourself. It's time to celebrate. I'll see you in the waiting room.